But then after that, I got done writing, and we had dinner, Scott and I. And then there's this awkward time after dinner before church that we don't really know what to do with ourselves. And so I was like, I'll listen to a song. And I picked up Scott's phone, and there was a little banner. Sometimes YouTube is creepy and it suggests songs for you. It suggested this Danny Gokey song for me. Okay, I'll listen to it, and I turned it on. I didn't know anything about this song. I didn't go looking for it. And it was Just Haven't Seen It Yet by Danny Gokey. Like, type it into the YouTube bar and listen to it, and then come back and finish this video. That song was exactly what God needed to tell me, and it went with the sermon, it went with what I had written that afternoon, and it was like God telling me, I am going to make this bright light show up all of a sudden, and you will know it is me, and you will know I love you, and you will know all along I just wanted you to be closer to me, and I am doing this. And that was so amazing. So I listened to that song, and I was pumped. Man, I knew God was going to do something. I knew he was going to show up. I was confident he was going to show up. And then I think it was Monday, the next day. It was between like Monday and Wednesday. Scott gave me a call, and he told me that he had gone to the lawyer. The lawyer had called him, and he had gone to the lawyer, and it wasn't going to be as much as we thought it was going to be to pay the lawyer. In fact, everything worked out with his mom's estate that we were going to get back a really good amount of money. And he said, so we'll get that back, and we'll probably pay back a loan with it, because we had to take out some loans to take care of everything with his mom's estate. And usually I'm a pretty prudent person. I like to get things taken care of and not have loans. But I remember I just felt suddenly sad at that moment. But he had to go, and he hung up. But he called me back later, and he was like, what's wrong? And I told him that when he had said that like I just knew that was how God was going to do it. That God was going to use that money. He didn't even tell me an amount. That God was going to use that money to pay for the publishing of Anelthalien. And I just knew it so certainly. And I told him that, and he's like, okay, do it. Call him, tell him, go, do it now. And I'm like, what? And he's like, do it, go for it. That's what I wanted to do too. And I just didn't want to do it because I didn't think you would. And so I was like, okay. And I went after it. Like, it was scary and it was hard because it meant talking to people on the phone, and that's scary for me. That's kind of pathetic, but that's scary for me. But I did it, I went after it, and God worked everything out. And by Friday, May 10th, I bought the package with Elm Hill to start publishing Anelthalien. God showed up so amazingly, so wonderfully, in a way only he could do. And it just made me fall in love with him more. So that is the story of how Anelthalien started to become a book. After that point, the publishing process started, and it's just been going since then, since May. So thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching the story of Anelthalien. I hope you grew closer to God, just like it grew me closer to God.